Hello students, it is an important topic resistance in series and resistance in combination parallel. So we shall discuss some more numericals. In it we have a figure. In figure R1 is equal to 10 ohm. At first we shall draw the figure. This figure in which R1 is 10 ohm, R2 40 ohm, R3 30 ohm, R4 20 ohm, R5 60 ohm and a 12 volt battery is connected to arrangement. Calculate number 1, the total resistance in the circuit current flowing in the circuit. Solution. Here first we have to find total resistance. There are 5 resistors. These 2 are connected in parallel, these 3 are connected in parallel, and this combination of 3 and 2, they are connected in series. That first we shall find total resistance of this combination, then this combination, then we shall add. So what are given? R1 10 ohm, R2 40 ohm, R3 30 ohm, R4 20 ohm and R5 60 ohm. At first we shall find its combination because they are in parallel. So we can say reciprocal of R, we give them name A, RA, is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. That is 1 by 10 plus 1 by 40. And LCM is 40. 4 plus 1, 5 by 40. Or RA is equal to 40 by 5, that is 8 ohm. And 1 by RB, we give this name combination B, is equal to 1 by R3 plus 1 by R4 plus 1 by R5. That is 1 by 30 plus 1 by 20 plus 1 by 60. LCM is 60. 2 plus 3 plus 1. 6 by 60 or 1 by 10. So RB is 10 ohm. Now these two combinations are connected in series. So total resistance is equal to RA plus RB. That is 8 ohm plus 10 ohm. So R is equal to 18 ohm. This is answer of first part. Total resistance in the circuit. Second part is total current flowing in the circuit. Total current, that is we have to find I. And what are givens? R we have calculated 18 ohm. V is given 12 ohm. And we know the formula. V is equal to IR, which is Ohm's law. And by this formula, I is equal to V by R, or I is equal to 12 by 18 ampere, 2 by 3 ampere, or 0.67 ampere. Thus, we have calculated total resistance of the circuit and current of the circuit. Some more questions. Question. Judge equivalent resistance when following are connected in parallel. 1 ohm and 10 raised to the power 6 ohm. B. 1 ohm and 10 raised to the power 3 ohm and 10 raised to the power 6 ohm. It is a textbook question of page 216. You have to give attention to the point judge. We are not required to calculate, we have to judge. they are connected in parallel. You have to remember, when some resistors are connected in parallel, then their total resistance will be less than the least resistance. So there are two resistors, 1 ohm and 10 raised to the power 6 ohm resistors are connected. When they are connected in parallel, their total resistance will be less than the least. Least out of these is 1. So it will be in A less than 1 ohm. 1 ohm से भी कम आएगा. Here these three resistors are connected again in parallel. So you can connect any number of the resistors, but when they are in parallel, total resistance will be lower than the least. So answer of B is also less than 1 ohm. Okay, now what's about series? If we connect the same thing in series, then total resistance will be greater than the greater. अगर पैरेलल में है lower than 1 ohm. If they are in series, greater than 10 raised to the power 6 ohm. In parallel, lower than 1 ohm. In series, greater than 10 raised to the power 6 ohm. Next question. An electric lamp of 100 ohm, a toaster of resistance 50 ohm and a water filter of resistance 500 ohm are connected in parallel in a 220 volt source. What is the resistance of an electric iron connected to the same source that takes as much current as all three appliances and what is the current through it. It is textbook question, page 216, question 2. Solution. Three appliances of different resistance are connected in parallel. So here R1 is equal to 100 ohm, R2 is equal to 50 ohm, and R3 is 500 ohm. That was first we shall calculate total resistance. What is the resistance? So 1 by Because it is connected in parallel, so 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. That is 1 by 100 ohm plus 1 by 50 ohm plus 1 by 500 ohm. LCM is 500. 5 plus 10 plus 1. 16 by 500 ohm. So R is equal to 500 by 16 ohm. So first is, what is the resistance of an electric iron connected to the same source? So resistance of electric iron is 500 by 16 ohm. And what is the current through it? This is portion first, then we can say part B, current through it. We know that V is equal to IR, Ohm's law, or I is equal to V by R. Here V is given 220 volt. So V is given 220 volt. So I is equal to 220 by R. R is 500 by 16. 500 by 16. So I is equal to 220 into 16 by 5. These 0 are cancelled, and 2 8 and 25. So I is equal to 22 into 8 by 25. This by 25 ampere, which is equal to approximately 7 ampere. So thus current is 7 ampere approximately. One more question. What is the number 1 highest, number 2 lowest, resistance that can be secured by combination of resistances 4 ohm, 8 ohm, 12 ohm, 24 ohm. It is again textbook question, 216 page number, question number 5. Solution. I have told you that to get the highest resistance, we connect the resistors in series. For highest resistance, we connect resistors in series. Therefore, in series, R is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4. That is 4 ohm plus 8 ohm plus 12 ohm plus 24 ohm, that is 48 ohm. Then lowest. This also I have told, to get the lowest resistance we connect all resistors in parallel. For lowest resistance we connect resistors in parallel. So reciprocal of the sum of the resistance is equal to 1 by R1, 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 plus 1 by R4, which is equal to 1 by 4, 1 by 8, 1 by 12, 1 by 24. LCM is 24. 12 by 24, which is equal to 1 by 2, and resistance is equal to 2 ohm. So this is first answer and this is second answer. Now we shall discuss last topic. I have told you resistors can be connected either in series or in parallel. Now we shall compare these two connections. What is advantage or disadvantage of connecting these resistance? So resistance in series, compare resistance in series with resistance in parallel, or what are advantages of resistance in parallel over resistance in series. When we connect resistance in parallel, then if any one appliances stop, become out of order, do not work, then other appliances will continue to work. If any appliances stop, then other appliances will continue to work. But in this case, if any one appliances stop work, become out of order due to any reason, then all other appliances will also stop working. All appliances will stop working if any appliance become defective due to any reason. Another important advantage of resistance in parallel or resistance in series is that in parallel separate switch or separate on-off switch can be provided for each appliance. Separate on-off switch can be provided for each appliance. Separate on-off switch cannot be provided. Now, in it, overall resistance decrease due to more current can be drawn. Here overall resistance increases due to very little current can be drawn. One more advantage of resistance in parallel is that we can get same voltage, that is 220 volt. So we can get same voltage. Voltage means potential difference, that is we can get voltage of 220 volt. But here we cannot get same voltage due to connection is series. Remember, these are comparison between these two type of combination. If you have to write advantage of resistance in parallel, you will write these things. Disadvantage of resistance in series, these are disadvantage of resistance in series. Resistance in series is useful such as in fairy lights. Fairy lights, light we use on Diwali ki ladiyan. There we require large number of the bulbs which should be operated by same switch. So this is important in that case. So thus it was a long and important topic, how we connect different resistors. To conclude, we can connect resistors either in series or in parallel. And in series they are connected end to end. In parallel they are connected between two fixed points. In series same current flows but different potential difference, while in parallel it is opposite. To calculate total resistance in series, R is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4, while in parallel 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 and so on. If we connect resistors in series, then total resistance will increase and that will be greater than the greatest value of the resistance which is connected. However, in parallel it is opposite. Thank you.